Telangana has a huge potential in terms of green energy, and that is the need of the hour, and rightly so. The government is formulating the new energy policy, which is the uh, final stage of compilation, I would say. So once the draft is approved, we will again come back to the industry. We will take your inputs, we will take your suggestions, and in a matter of a few weeks from now, we will have the new RE policy, an integrated RE policy for the state. That is a promise made by the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of the state, and I am reiterating the same on behalf of the government. Now, another aspect that I would like to emphasize on is that Telangana's RE potential is unique in itself. See, our state is a landlocked state. Our state has specific advantages in certain types of RE, and it has specific challenges in certain other types of RE also. Like, we are the only state in the entire country which gives 24 hours of free electricity supply to agriculture. In a way, that's a very far-sighted policy that was launched almost 2 decades back. But today, when we are trying to shift to RE, we are facing our own challenges. And on the similar lines, if we are looking at, solarizing of agriculture pump sets, or say Kusum, such are the schemes in which inherently we are facing certain challenges. Now, if we look at solar in terms of domestic consumption, first of all, our domestic consumption, the domestic tariff is very minimal. Now, we are again one of the only few states in the entire country who is offering domestic electricity at 2 rupees per unit. Now, again, that is again a challenge, because it is not very encouraging for the domestic households also to shift to RE, to shift to solar. And at the same time, we are giving free electricity for domestic consumers up to 200 units. Now, again, that has also become a challenge for us. Now, having said this, these are the challenges. I mean, if we keep this aside, the state in itself has tremendous potential of grid level solarization or grid level wind power. Now, we have only one major site as far as wind is concerned, whereas our wind potential is immense. If I just have an idea of my numbers right, we have a wind potential of about 30 gigawatt. And right now what we have is around 200 megawatt. So the state has huge potential, and we are just at the beginning stage as far as wind is concerned. Similarly, if I look at solar, our capacity today, contracted capacity, is around 8,000 megawatt, that is 8 gigawatt. Whereas the state has a potential of at least 30,000 megawatt or 30 gigawatt. So these are places wherein the industry or MSME can take this as an opportunity and try to come forward and invest big time in RE in the state. Now, not only this, as the previous panel discussion was mentioning about storage. Now, battery storage is something that has completely changed in the last few years. The price of installation, the reliability of storage system, etc. has changed drastically in the last few years. Now, there is immense potential for investment in battery storage. Now, either battery storage or pump storage, these are money spinners for the investors. Now, if you rightly invest at this time, I think you will definitely have the early advantage, and also in some time to come, we will definitely be, I mean, it will be one of the wisest decision for MSME or startups to look at these opportunities for investments. Now, as far as the state is concerned, we have one power plant, major power plant, which is Yadadri Thermal Power Plant. The first unit of it was launched recently. Now, 4 other units are in pipeline. So I think these are one of the last thermal power plants that uh, states are going to plan. These will be one of the last ones. Now, from here onwards, we have to take over and shift to renewables. Now, renewable with storage will be revolutionary in this country. And now it is the right time. This is just the right time. So far, we have been talking about RE, but the reliability factor is the biggest challenge. And as most of you working in this sector, you may be knowing that during solar hours, the power in the exchange is the cheapest. Sometimes it is coming down to 1.5 rupees per unit also. Whereas on the same day, once it is 6 o'clock, then the market price is again at the highest, 10 rupees. And sometimes power is not available at the grid as well. So this reliability factor is what the industry has to look into, and it's a great opportunity. And definitely we have to look into this aspect and take things forward. I'm sure from the side of the government, we are welcome to investments in Telangana. We are rather making a policy which will be extremely helpful for any sort of investments. It is going to cover solar, wind, green hydrogen, FDRE, firm and dispatchable renewable energy options, in which you can have your own mix of supply. So we are working on something that covers every aspect of renewable energy. So if there are any questions, I am ready to take. And otherwise, we'll come back to you officially shortly with the draft ready with us. Thank you.